Hello and welcome to class. If you want to get right to the movement, here's the timestamp for that. There's also chapters, so you can skip ahead quite easily and get moving with me. Today is the final day of my 5 weeks of teaching yoga here in Sumatra, Indonesia. I taught my last class this morning, and now I'm going to be filming for all of you a final class from this setting. The intention with this class is to kind of wrap up the last 5 weeks of teaching here and take kind of like the greatest hits. A lot of the poses and the sequences I've kind of condensed into this one flow that I'll be presenting that you can all flow along with me. This class is definitely, I would say, like an intermediate class, and it's got 2 poses in it that I would describe as advanced. For both of those, I will present options that will be more in line with the intermediate practitioner, but also if you see those advanced poses and you want to give them a try, or maybe maybe they're right on the edge for you, but something you can work up to, that's also all really good to expand and continue the practice. So you'll have a glimpse of some more difficult poses, but then come back to more of an intermediate structure. We're going to start today's class in a butterfly pose, Baddha Konasana, and we're just going to do that by sitting up on the sit bones, bringing the soles of the feet together, nice and tall, elongate through the spine, let the hips open, knees fall down to either side, and we'll just take a little bend, nothing crazy, we're just starting very first pose of class. If you want to, I like to take butterfly wing flaps. Movements like this actually really good for our connective tissue. I'm gonna stop the flaps now and just start to fold a little bit deeper. If you are taking a fold and you're sort of coming deeper into it, make sure that the fold's really coming from the hips. We don't want to like circle like this. We don't want to like bend and circle over in the spine. We want a straight spine, relatively straight, and then the hips are really what's bending. Good. Elongate the breath, sink into the present moment with this pose, observing the sensations, come to stillness. Good, now we'll take a half butterfly pose. So to do that, we're going to take the left sole of the foot into the right thigh, and then we're going to take the right leg out to a 45-degree angle from the body. Now from here, we're going to take the right hand down to either the top of the shin or the ankle or the foot, whichever is available to you at the beginning of class here today. Then we're going to take the left arm up and over the head, straight up to start, and then take an inhale, exhale. Side body stretch. Fold into the side body. You can use the right arm to start to pull, just encouraging a little bit more space in the left side body. Maybe you can look up towards the crease in the elbow or the bicep if your neck allows. Good, now we're going to take the left arm down to the right foot and just fold over the knee, over the leg. Now we've switched from elongating through the side body, and now we've kind of isolated the stretch over the calf, the thigh, opening up the leg, a little bit of my low back. Take an inhale, exhale, fold a little bit deeper. Okay, we'll start to release out of this. Leave the right leg where it is. We're going to take the left leg now from the thigh. We're just going to pick it up and place the foot on the outside of that right knee. Now from here, we're going to take the right arm up, and we're going to take the left arm back and behind us, and we'll just take that right arm around the left thigh with the elbow over top of the knee, and we'll start to turn and twist. There's a couple options for this right hand. You can actually straighten like this and sort of torque the body open. I personally am going to take this kind of like this hugging position where I can squeeze with the right arm, bringing the left knee in a little bit tighter, and then I'll just turn and look behind me. And we'll come back to center now with the body. Take the left knee, stack it on top of the right knee, coming into a half cow face. And then we'll just inhale up onto the sit bones and start to fold over the leg. I like to start half cow face with the hands on the knee like this. And then just slowly start to bring maybe my forehead, maybe my nose down to, you can reach for the foot if you'd like to, as I'm demonstrating here. If you want to grab the foot or put the hands on either side of the right leg, but I personally just like to sort of cup the knee with the hands and just bring the nose and forehead deeper and deeper, getting closer to that leg. This is half cow face. Now we're going to release out of this and we're going to take full cow face. I'm going to pull the left knee sort of up and back so that I have the space to bring the right leg in towards my glute. So I'm bringing the right heel all the way in towards the glute. A little bit of a tougher transition for me, maybe not so much for you. My hips are very tight, so this one is definitely a work in progress. We're going to stack the knees on top of each other best we can. Try and make sure that the sit bones are both on the mat. They're both down. Sometimes one sit bone likes to lift up, and if you sit up and you experience like a lot of sensation, which is what's happening in my body right now, then maybe this is good enough. You can just put your hands down and sit here and feel the hips open up. Or if you need a little bit more of an edge, just start to walk the hands a little bit deeper into a forward fold over this full cow face. Let's come up out of that. Excellent. The bottom leg, so your right leg, we're going to straighten that first. Then we're going to bring the left foot around and back to the center of the mat. Then bring the extended leg in, and we're going to come into our butterfly once again. Very good. Maybe there's a little bit more space in this butterfly now. Just start to fold into it. Flap the wings if you'd like. Okay, let's come back center, up onto the sit bones, straighten the spine. We'll release the legs. We'll take half butterfly on the other side. So the left leg now is coming straight 45-degree angle to the mat for me here. And then the right foot is coming into the left thigh. We're going to take the left hand down to the shin, the ankle, or the foot. And then we're going to take the right arm up and straight. Good. And then just start to take the side body fold. Breathing here. With each exhale, see if you can find a little bit more space. If you'd like to, you can look up towards the elbow crease. one feels so good in my body this morning. Exactly what I needed. Awesome, let's take the right arm now. We're gonna circle it down and in to meet the foot or the ankle or the shin. Just come to wherever the left arm found that leg and start to fold over. Isolated hamstring stretch in this half butterfly position. Good work. We'll start to release. Come up slow. We'll take the right foot, stack it on the outside, place it on the outside rather, of that left knee. Now we're going to take the left arm and we're going to wrap it around the right leg like this. I like this kind of like hugging position, like I said on the other side, but option to straighten it out. When I used to play football as a younger version of myself, this was called pretzel stretch. I used to do that in the warm-ups on the field, but personally I like this sort of posture with the arm a little bit better. So you can try out both. Put the other arm down behind you. Right arm is coming down behind you. And then you can look behind you. Deepen the stretch. Good. I find myself shallow breathing here because the diaphragm is constricted. So bring some awareness to that. If you find your breath gets a little shallow, come back to it. Deepen it through the nose. Inhales and exhales. With each exhale, we can twist a little bit deeper maybe, find just even a millimeter more space. Good. Release out of the twist. Come back center, square to your leg, to the straightened leg. And we're going to take the right knee now, lower it down onto the left knee for our half cow face. Awesome. Now, like I did on the other side, we can cup the knee if you'd like, or you can bring your hands to the feet or the shin forward. I personally like to take it like this. So whatever feels good for you, just start to take your fold over top of your half cow legs with our right knee stacked over left here. Very good. Send some breath and love into the sensation. Mostly I'm feeling the left hamstring. Just observe. Let go of any judgments, any labels. Don't get too attached. Don't hold on too tight to these beliefs of whatever you want to tell yourself. Oftentimes we can tell each other or ourselves stories about the flexibility in the body. I've got tight this, I've got tight that. Oh, this one's harder for me because of this. At the end of the day, though, these are just stories. All that's real is here and now, in this moment. And we work with what is, not what we believe. The beliefs can actually end up sort of putting limitations on ourselves. So just let go of any sort of belief that may be getting in the way of this moment and maybe a little bit deeper of a fold. We find stillness, we find presence. We can work with what is here and now. And we can let go of any limiting beliefs. Good work. Let's come back out. My transition is like this, maybe yours is too. I'm going to pull the right knee up just a little bit to allow for some space so that the leg that's down and straight can circle in. Oh, my mat's coming with me. There we go. So I'll circle that leg in. Bring the heel to the glute, stack both knees on top of one another, taking my full cow face. Walk forward and fold. Let's here for another couple breaths. With your next inhale, start to rise. Good. We'll straighten the bottom leg, so bring your left leg out straight again. And then we'll take the top leg back to center. Find a butterfly pose. Very good. So now we're kind of concluding the yin sort of, I guess, chiller half of the class. And from here, we're going to move a little bit more strength, a little bit more fire. Excellent. I'm going to rotate on my mat. Maybe you don't need to. I just need to be facing the front of the mat. I imagine a lot of you at home are already. And we'll just take cross-legged seat and fold over, roll over the legs, press the legs back, coming into a tabletop position. Excellent. We're going to do a brief wrist warm-up. Inhale over the wrists. Inhale. Exhale back. We'll do 3 of these. 2 more. Inhale forward. Hold. Big inhale. Exhale back. Good. 1 more. Inhale forward. Hold here at the top. Exhale. Inhale. And we'll come back. Good. Now we'll rotate the fingers facing towards the knees, and then we'll just press back if you can. If you arrive in that posture and you have no space to press back, that's totally okay. That's exactly where I started with this one. But as I've said in every class, I prioritize wrist warm-up, as the wrist health is what brought me to yoga. So always going to do some form of this. We'll come forward now, set up tabletop position. We're going to start with a awkward tabletop. So let's take the left arm forward and take the right leg straight to the back. Now you can see here, I'm looking back at the leg just to make sure that I'm not too high. Okay? I have like a tendency personally of lifting up too high, and then some people maybe don't bring it up high enough. So just look back and make sure that that leg is straight. Holding here, awkward table. Good. We're going to take 3 touches now. Inhale. Exhale, touch knee to elbow underneath. Inhale, rise. Exhale, slow and control, bring it down. That's 2. Inhale, rise. Exhale, slow and control, bring it down. Good. Now we'll take awkward airplane. So from this awkward plank, we'll take the left arm out to the left, right leg out to the right. Hold. And back to center, awkward plank. Lower the right leg down to the mat. Knee is straight. Left arm is going to come up. Scorpion twist. Look up towards that straight arm. Open to the chest. Very good. Take an inhale. Exhale the arm all the way down. Good. Bring the right leg in, tabletop position. Now we're going to do the other side. Take the right arm forward. With your next inhale, left leg straightens to the back. Just as we did before, look back, make sure it's straight. Setting up here, a few breaths in this hold. Inhale. Exhale, touch. Inhale, rise. Exhale, touch. Inhale, rise. Exhale, touch. Inhale, rise. Good. Now we're finding awkward airplane. Left leg comes out to the left, right arm comes out to the right. Come back center, awkward table. Lower the left leg down, right arm comes up, scorpion twist. If your neck allows, look up towards the ceiling, up towards the hand. Big inhale. Exhale the arm all the way down to the mat. Excellent. Bring the knee in. Now take your knees out to the very edges of the mat, maybe even off the mat. Feet come to touch in the center. Press back child's pose. Bring the hips forward, start to tuck the toes under, and we'll just press up and back into our first downward dog. We can start with bent knees, pedal out left and right. I wore my sea turtle shirt today and it's very baggy. I don't know if that was the most appropriate choice. I got a lot of fabric in front of me. Just pull all that back. Find stillness here in our down dog. Walk up to the front of the mat, or you can hop. It's a little early for me to hop yet, so I'm just gonna walk up. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold over the legs. Ragdoll, just let yourself hang. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, see if you can get a little bit deeper. Start to release, coming all the way up. Slight bend in the knees. Head will be the last to lift. Inhale the arms up overhead. Exhale the palms down. Anjali Mudra, heart center. Stand tall and strong in Tadasana, elongate through the spine. With your next exhale, lower the arms, and with your next inhale, raise the arms. And then we'll come forward fold all the way over the legs. Good. Place the hands down on the mat. Hop back. Plank position. Lower down. We're rising up. Inhale, upward facing. Look back over your left shoulder at your left heel. Twist in the neck. Come back center. Look back, right shoulder, gaze to your right heel. Come back center, look up. Good, tuck the chin to the chest, press back down facing. Let's take the left leg up to the sky, three-legged dog. Now, we're going to take an advanced option, completely optional, up to you. If you can, try, hold the balance, focus the mind, raise the right hand, two-legged dog. Right hand comes to right hip. if you took two-legged, bring the right hand down. Three-legged, open stack the hip. Bend in the knee, point the toe. Keep the shoulders down and square. Fall now, wild thing. Really use this left leg. Press the hips up and high. Now we're gonna bend into the right knee, bring that foot in. Both feet are square on the mat. We'll take a three-legged wheel. Straighten the right leg, come back, wild thing. Now from here, left arm straight up to the sky. Bring the left leg over, slow and control. Hold it. Vashisthasana with the raised leg. Start to tuck the knee into the chest. We're stepping top of the mat for lizard. Leave the arm in the air. Left arm is up. We're gonna take an easy twist now. Look towards the left arm. Twist open. Lizard legs. Shoulders are open. Off the left side of the mat. Looking up. Very good. Inhale. Exhale the arm down. Very good. Set up lizard. Now if you would like to, you can pop the foot up and come onto the outer blade as you bring your forearms down onto the mat. If you don't want to take outer blade, that's okay too. You can just flatten the foot. Let's straighten in the arms, come back lizard. Now we're going to straighten in the left leg, come to an extended triangle. Ankles flexed, toes are pulled towards the knee, hands are down. Tuck the chin to the chest. Straighten the leg, come back lizard. Step the right knee to the left heel. Okay, so the right knee is going to land right here. We're just going to do it with control. Bring the heel up, right knee comes down. We're going to lower onto the glutes. Take a double pigeon by stacking the left ankle, left foot on top of the right knee. And now we're on the side of our mat, facing off the left side of the mat. Walk the hands forward, lower down, double pigeon. Very good, start to walk the body up. And place that left foot where we found it. Now with the hands down, back in lizard and the left foot where it belongs, we're gonna lean forward and step the right leg back. Good, lizard lunge. Take the left hand forward, and we're gonna step the right leg forward and through without touching the ground. Straighten the right calf and thigh. Get that leg out in front of you, hold. Take the right foot beside the left foot, press up off the right hand, come into a chair pose. Sit down low in this chair. Anjali Mudra, heart center. Inhale. Exhale, left elbow comes right knee, take the twist. Look up towards the ceiling if your neck allows. This is going to be one of our two advanced poses. We're going to keep contact with the left elbow to the right knee as we pop the heels. Okay, now we're gonna come down, square the arms on the mat. We still have contact knee to elbow. All right, now you can just stay here and hang out, bend into the heels, and sort of just work into the ankles. Or you can lean over the hands and we can try for a side crow. Put the feet back down, press up, keep contact, elbow to knee, take the twist. Inhale, back center. Butt is down. Breathing deep. Inhale. Exhale, take the twist to the other side now. Right elbow, left knee, look up to the ceiling. Twist deep. Okay, now we're gonna take our second advanced pose. To do that, we're gonna come flamingo. Bring the right leg up. If your leg is down, that's okay. Just stay in that twist. But if your leg's up, we're now gonna press it back. Head is looking towards the ground. Leg comes parallel to the mat. We're in a revolved warrior 3. Now we'll step that leg back. Revolved crescent. From this twisted chair, just step the right leg back in one movement. That's the modifier. Meet me here in your revolved crescent, twisted crescent, excuse me. Now with one breath, we're gonna rise into the inhale. Inhale up, crescent lunge. We're gonna exhale back, Skandasana on the right. Exhale back, Skandasana on the right. Butt is low. You can use the arms to counterbalance you. If you're up on a toe, that's okay. That's where I started learning this one. Good. With your next inhale, we're gonna come back up crescent. Rise to crescent. Now we get springy in the back foot, warrior 3, with the extension in the arms, or you can bring them to heart center, you pick. Good, now we're gonna start to hinge, bend into the left knee, bend into the left knee, bring the feet down, stand up all the way tall, extend the arms, and exhale, forward fold. So that's the sequence. Now we're going to take it on the other side. Take an inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, a little bit deeper. Put the hands down, hop back, plank pose. Inhale. Exhale, lower chaturanga. We'll inhale to upward. So often in Vinyasa, we just come here for one breath. We skip over this up dog, we forget about it. Head back to down and just hang there. I like the ups. Big fan of them. Feels really good in my body. We'll look over the left, gaze towards your left heel. Back center. Right heel. Back center, up. Tuck the chin to the chest, press back downward facing. The right leg up, 3-legged dog. Left hand comes up, two-legged dog. Left hand, left hip. Left hand down, three-legged. Open stack the hip. Shoulders are down and square to the mat. Toes pointed. Knee is bent. We'll fall now. Wild thing. Okay, drop onto both soles of both feet, bend into the left leg. Take your three-legged wheel. Try and get the left shoulder stacked over the left palm. Straighten the left. Wild thing. Right arm comes up. Right leg comes up. Vashisthasana with a raised right leg. Pull the knee in slow. We're coming lizard. Top of the mat. Leave the right arm up. Easy twist. Look towards the sky. Inhale. Exhale. Lower the palm. Set up lizard. Now we'll pop onto the blade of the right foot, lower onto the forearms. Let's rise now. Extended triangle, straighten the right knee. Bend in the right knee, back lizard. Step the left leg forward, left knee is coming to the base of the left heel. Lower it down. We're turning now to face the right side of the mat. Now from here, we're going to take this foot on top of the left knee, like this. Set up double pigeon. Let's bend forward over the legs. Open the right hip. Let's rise up out of this double pigeon. Place the right foot back where we found it. Take the hands, set up for lizard. We're going to lean forward, one motion, lean forward and step the left leg back. Left leg comes back. Good. Take the right hand forward. From here we're going to step the left leg forward and through, not touching the ground. Keep it elevated, straighten. And we'll take that left foot, slow and control. Beside the right, press up, chair pose. Take the twist now. So Anjali Mudra, right elbow, left knee. Look up. Good. The entire time, we're going to do what I'm calling the right elbow. It's It's going to maintain contact with the left knee. We're going to lower the glutes, pop the heels, take the hands down, square them on the mat. Then lean forward and come into side crow. Let's place the feet back down. Press up, twisted chair, look up towards the ceiling. With your next inhale, center chair. And with an exhale, twisted chair to the right. Let's take flamingo. Left heel, left glute, look down towards your right foot. Keep the prayer arms and the twist. You can modify this one by just staying in twisted chair and stepping back to a crescent twist. If you're here in flamingo, straighten the left leg, revolve warrior 3. Drop the left leg back and down, twisted crescent. Good. Awesome. With your next inhale, one inhale up, inhale, crescent, exhale, skandasana, back of the mat. Good work. So you can take prayer arms, heart center, or arms up and straight, up to you. Let's rise with the next inhale, crescent lunge. And from here, when you're ready, get springy in the back feet. You're gonna take the warrior 3 option, arms extended or heart center. With the inhale, we come forward. Start to hinge in the hips, bend into the front knee. Coming up, left foot comes down, arms are up, inhale, exhale, forward fold. Sit up in your fold, take your time, catch your breath. Roll up through the spine, come all the way top. Inhale the arms up. Sink down chair. Squat all the way down to the mat, all the way down. Butt is last to touch. Touch down on the mat, hands become behind you, set up. Reverse table, press up reverse tabletop. Neck is either forward, head is up looking straight to the top of the mat, or you can let the head hang heavy behind you if it feels good in your neck. Wherever you're at, just hold and breathe. Good, we'll lower down now. Bring the glutes down. And lower the body all the way down to the mat. Excellent work. We're going to take supine twists and shavasana, wrapping up class. Take the right leg over top of the left. Knees come to stack. Inhale the arms up. Exhale them out to the side. Now you can shift in your hips to the right a little bit if you need to, and then drop the legs to the left. Look off the right side of the mat. Bring that shape back to center. Uncross. Cross the other leg. Left leg is coming over top of right. Inhale the arms up. Exhale the arms back down. Scooch the hip to the left a little bit if you'd like, and then take the legs to the right. Look off the left side of the mat. With each exhale, find a little bit more space in your diaphragm. I've got sandflies buzzing in my ear. Sumatra. There we go. Use the right arm, bring the shape back center. Hug the knees into the chest. Rock back and forth if you'd like, just for a moment. And squeeze tight little ball. Release everything out. Take your Shavasana shape of choice. I'm going to take just a corpse pose. Lay everything out flat. And ease down into the mat. All the work is done. Now we're just enjoying the benefits. Wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes. Bring some life back to the body. Roll onto your right side. Take a fetal position. And we'll use the left arm when you're ready. Start to press up. Come into a cross-legged seat at the top of your mat. Very nice work today, everybody. We're going to end class with a inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, heart center. The light in me sees and honors the light in all of you. Let's take the palms to our third eye. We'll bow. Namaste. Excellent. Thank you so much. Thanks for sticking around right to the end of this video. Let me know in the comment section how you found it. I have been recording some flows that definitely a little bit more advanced. Quite a few now that are intermediate, and we have 2 on the channel that are for absolute beginners. So I'm wondering, at the time of recording this video, we're around 500 subscribers, so I'm curious to see where everyone sits in their practice, what kind of audience we're building here on this new project of mine. Let me know any of that down below if you'd like to. I imagine if you made it to the end of this video, you probably sit in the more of the intermediate to advanced range. At least that's how I would classify this flow, but the only reason we use these titles and these classifications is just to organize the experiences. Everyone truly is on their own journey at their own pace, and it doesn't really matter. Just is an expectation to understand what you're getting into at the beginning of a class, really. That's all it's really there for. If you enjoyed the class, you can leave $1. I have a Dono link and a Patreon link, so you can check that out down below. And with all that said, I'll see you guys in the next video.